2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And it is Wizard basketball tonight as the Washington Wizards go up against the Knicks in New York. For the Knicks, they were terrific in Game 4, winning in convincing fashion. But every game is different, and they won't let their guard down tonight. Been a hard-fought series to this point, but you know, with Game 5 on their home floor, they've got to take control. Shaq, let's get you to weigh in first.
If they lose tonight, they're facing the elimination on road in Game 6. Now, as the series progresses, Ernie, the margin for error has got to be smaller and smaller. They really need to concentrate, especially tonight.
Jet?
Well, I'm not a big fan of the phrase must win, but tonight is a must win. Because if you don't, this is a hard-pressed and hard-fought battle. I think it would be tough for either team to get back in the series. So I think tonight's winner has the
must win. Yes, and now we must go to Kevin Harlan. Round 1 continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Knicks find themselves on a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Washington Wizards. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
This is what the playoffs are all about. It's 2-2, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first-round Eastern Conference match. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, this is Kevin Harlan, the sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. And back in action is John Wall. They are more than happy. He's suited up and ready to play.
That had a pretty quick recovery, all things considered. I mean, sometimes you wonder if a guy is ready when he comes back that fast, but he looks comfortable in warm-up, and that's only one part of it, though. Let's see how he does when the horn sounds.
And now Washington's starting group. The explosive backcourt is Wall and Beal at the 1 and 2. Mahinmi is out there with Jones, and it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. And it's the Knicks with the ball. A big win for them, coming off a strong game on Friday.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Yeah, sometimes when you're pushing the action, you can see some great teamwork, and then all of a sudden the individuals on your team can take over. All of that here tonight.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first, and the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. back on D. There's a screen. Here's Beal. Rebound by B-Train. And here are the Knicks. To the wing on the left. Porter with the steal. Outside, Wall. He feeds it to Mahinmi. Count that bucket.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Here's B-Train after the basket by Washington. And there's the second dunk to finish it off.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. There's a good screen. Mahinmi passes to Wall. He dishes it to Porter. Shot clock at 6. With Porzingis, unable to get that one. The Knicks go the other way.
A bit of a tough start here at 1 for 4.
Morris kicks to Porzingis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Porzingis has got his first points of the night.
Well, not many guys are going to match up with the size of Porzingis in that area.
Here's Wall. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Porzingis. And it's Grant in the corner. Porter with the steal. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. Porter dishes the Wall. Mahinmi a screen. Wall against Morris. Just 5 on the clock from the baseline. And the jumper is good. Wall's got his second bucket.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
This is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already, if at all possible. Make someone else beat you.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now here's Beal. He started closely. Mahinmi passes to Wall. Porzingis with the block.
You can see Porzingis taking some pride right now on the defensive end of the floor, taking care of the shooter with his long wingspan that time.
Grant the pass to Beatrice. Out to Porzingis. Launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Porzingis has got 5 minutes.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't see him up on the perimeter.
Porter kicks to Mahinmi. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And have to defend better in the paint. They just let him set up way too deep.
Well, he's going to punish you down there if you're not more physical than he is, and look for them to go right back to that play.
Now, here is Morris. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside, Wall. Beal drives in. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
New York leading by 4. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Wall kicks the jump. Mahinmi a screen. Mahinmi a screen on Grant. Porter dishes to Mahinmi. Ball passes to Beal. It's rebounded by B-Train. B-Train's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Grant. Offensive rebound. That one's not going to go. Wizards trail by 6. Jones kicks to Beal. Mahimi a screen. Neal dishes the wall. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. 6 points for him. New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Ball against Morris. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Wizards have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Ball against Morris. Offensive rebound. Mahimi. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working.
On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Grant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And a new group in for the Knicks. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Kevon Looney comes in for Porzingis. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Ntilikina in for Morris. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Beachum. It one-handed.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Dishes to Hardaway. There's the pick, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
A lot of this is just poor effort right now. He knows what the timing of the play should be. It's a little lazy about what it could be.
And the Wizards making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Morris, no good.
You can see how clued in the defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorer.
Now here's Hardaway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Ntilikina. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
And so it's Washington with it. Wizards trail by 4. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Scott Brooks. I asked him what he said to his guys in the locker room. He told me, I believe the only way we lose is if we beat ourselves. And I relayed that message to my players. I feel like if we play our brand of basketball, we'll be up 3-2 in this series by the end of the night. There's a lot of confidence in that talk, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And so here is New York, following the three-pointer by Washington. No good for Beachum.
You got to make that. The defense was far from terrible, but man, that's an easy shot.
Oubre kicks to Mills. This ball movement by Washington. Clock at 6. Morris a screen. Over Hardaway. Mills can't hit.
This is when you're just surprised that the guy would miss that kind of look. The defense really did not do a lot there.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Washington called for the foul.
Noah's making an impact right now on both ends of the floor. Good defender and a great passer.
Washington trailing. Here's Mills. Passes it to Wilkes. Mahimi kicks to Mills. Mahimi a screen, trying his luck deep, and again, Washington with the triple.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Outside Hardaway. And the pass to Looney. And that one comes up a bit short.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here this summer.
Morris a screen. Here's Oubre. Three-pointers off the mark. New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Out to Hardaway. Good on the triple. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Lots of points early, and the game plans on both sides, at least offensively, working to perfection.
There's the dish to Oubre. Feeds it to Morris. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Morris a screen. And Patrick Mills gets the three. Mills has got 6.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
The feed to Noah. Out to the wing. Here's B-Train. And that one is hammered home.
I tell you, Ntilikina has his head on a swivel, always looking to find the open teammate.
Washington's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And Mills kicks to Morris. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Washington. Wilkes down to 5 on the shot clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here over Noah. No good from Lawson.
Just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time. Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
Wizards trail by 3. They've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wilkes. Takes it to Miller. Oubre passes to Morris. Over Noah. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Oubre. Morris has got his first points in this one. Passes it to Beecham. Kicks to Noah. Here's Ntilikina. Here's B-Train. Oh!
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe. Got the shot! He got it!
No better feeling to be able to deliver in a moment like that.
Yeah.
Those stick with you for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
We come back right after this. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Yeah, that prevented some points, didn't it? Also, how you have that intimidation factor going early on. You wonder if in the fourth quarter they'll think back to the first.
Ntilikina out there with B-Train. Then there's Noah. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Looney in at the 4. They're the group. New York will start the second round. Here's Ntilikina. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Dishes it to Noah. Here's Ntilikina. New York needs to get off a shot. They get it back. And another hit. Shot made once more from B-Train.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Wilkes. Mills with it. Out to the right wing. Wilkes, the pass to Lawson. Now the dish to Mills. Run past the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Here's B-Train. 18 points for him. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Noah's shot is off.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Oubre kicks to Morris. Over Noah. Can't hit that one. New York's gone 3 or 4 from long range in the game. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. There's the pass to B-Train. Here's Looney, covered by Mills. Scooped up. Pass to B-Train. Here's Ntilikina. Oubre with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, he came up short.
Here's B-Train. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint.
Toss it outside. Over to the left wing. Wilkes the pass to Morris. Trying to get back on track. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Joakim Noah. For Washington, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. The first free throw is good. The Wizards have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Outside, Wall. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Noah.
Just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
They double him with Wall. It's stolen by Wall. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. So the whistle blows on the shot from 2 free throws with a contact right there.
Easy to appreciate Wall, an all-star caliber talent who just fills up the stat sheet.
Mills, who's checked in for Bradley Beal.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
B-Train passes to Grant. Some nice passing by New York here. To the right side. There's B-Train, covered by Wall. Clock at 4. Shoots from the high post. No good off the front iron. Washington's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, B-Train in the last matchup against the Wizards was terrific. He had 46 points and also found a lot of open guys with a big assist total. Very solid stat line for him and what was a terrific outing. You know he needs to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. See what he does in the next one.
Yep, it counts.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Washington has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Wilkes. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Outside, Wall. Back to Mills for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Here's Ntilikina, covered by Wall. Here's B-Train. And it's off from three-point range. Passes to Wilkes. They set the pick. miss by Washington.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
Here's Mills. He's got 9. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. And the pass to Wilkes. Oubre kicks the wall. He feeds it to Oubre. Mahimi a screen. Shot clock at 6. Mills can't hit. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Missed inside. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Knicks lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin. Fast start. Already have a double-double in the first half. So do you think the defense is going to start to focus on you more in the second?
You know, if they do, then I'll just make sure to keep the ball hopping around. I mean, we have so many great players on this team that if you give one of us too much attention, the other 4 will just eat you alive. And, you know, if they want to focus on me the rest of the way, then by all means, you know, I'll invite it. But, you know, I know my teammates have my back.
You got it going. Maybe your teammates can pick you up in the second. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters and some change. He's got a double-double.
Well, it's an impressive performance thus far, but it goes beyond just his ability right now. He's just simply outworking the opponent.
So on the floor for Washington, a great scoring pair of wings. Beal the 2, Porter the 3. Jones is out there with Mahimi, and it's Wall in at the point guard. Now, here is Morris, following the miss by John Wall. Over Wall. Here's B-Train. He's covered by Beal. Here's Hernan Gomez, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Oh, Willie Hernan Gomez does things the right way, this time executing in the screen and roll.
Wall kicks the jump. Porzingis with the block. Beal with the steal. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. That one drops for him.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Exactly. That's the kind of possession, ending with an easy one right at the bucket that you love to get early on. Builds confidence for the entire team.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And Washington has possession. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Wall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Washington, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And so Wall nails both of them. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Right wing, Singles passes to Beecher. Grant kicks to Hernan Gomez. There's B-Train, 25 points in the game. Yep, that one goes. B-Train's got 27 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling that.
Wall dishes to Mahimi. Back to Wall. Over Morris. The Wizards with another miss.
And they've only connected on 1 of 4 to start the half. Their offense is sputtering just a little bit here.
B-Train passes to Hernan Gomez. They set the pick. Here's Porzingis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Remember, the 4th pick overall in the draft. Porzingis emerging as a key contributor way ahead of schedule.
That one misses. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Jones. And again, Washington Washington, no good.
Well, if they had an edge at halftime, they might have lost it beginning this half, 1 of 5.
Grant the pass to Beecham. From deep three-point range. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. B-Train's got 6 here in this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Picked him clean. Here's Morris. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. Things are rolling.
Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Jeremy Grant. The Knicks shoot their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Free throw good for Morris. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Wizards trail by 11. Jones with the screen on Morris. Left side, Porter to stop the run. Here's Mahimi. Here's Beal. And finally, that one's good. Beal's got 11.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
There's the pick. Ball against Morris. Ball with the steal. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's Jones on the wing. Now Beal. He's got 11. Just 5 on the clock. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And look at how quick he was to fight on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
So for the Wizards, Morris is checked in for Mahimi. And it's Lawson in for John Wall. Morris kicks to Hardaway. Morris a screen. There's the pick. B-Train passes to Morris. New York, no good that time either.
He's still looking for his shot. Somehow they're winning. They'd like to get him going.
He's to Lawson. Morris a screen. Lawson kicks to Morris. Beal from long range. Knicks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. And he goes in to the top.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Wizards trail by 8. And here's Lawson. He dishes it to Beal. Morris a screen. And a wide open look for Porter. Knocks down the 3-ball. Porter's got 9.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Here's B-Train. He has 31. 6 to shoot. Back to Porzingis. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
And this is where you have to sharpen up your passing. That's a careless turnover.
Porter kicks to Beal. It's stolen by Morris. Here's B-Train. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Porter and Washington again with the bucket. Here's B-Train. Outside, Porzingis. Trey, and the Knicks miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jones kicks to Lawson. quarter. And there's the 3-second violation.
You can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
A different look for New York. Kevon Looney comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Ntilikina in for Morris. And a switcher also for Washington. Kelly Oubre is checked in for Otto Porter Jr.
Clearly a foul.
The Knicks have shot 67% from the line tonight, going for 6. And the first one drops. Joakim Noah is checked in for New York. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, they depend on him to score, and that doesn't mean just from the field. Sometimes it comes from the charity stripe.
Lawson kicks to Oubre. Now here's Mills. 9 points in the game so far. Morris with the screen for Lawson. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from B-Train. Here's the feed to Noah. Here's B-Train. 33 points for him. New York moving the ball around. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Noah the pass to B-Train. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. B-Train's got 12 points now in the quarter. Wizards trail by 7. Takes it to Mills. Oubre with it. Morris inside, covered by Noah, and he gets it to go. 14 points for Markieff Morris.
Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
Here's Ntilikina, covered by Mills, to the right side. It's stolen by Morris. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's foul number 2 for him. To the left wing. Oubre dishes to Morris. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. That's to Wilkes. Back to Lawson. With the teardrop. Noah with the back.
The long reach of Noah and the good timing, that helps get that block thrown.
Offensive rebound. Here's Hardaway. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Hardaway has got 7 points.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
Morris a screen. Pass to Wilkes. Buries the long-range jumper. Wilkes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Ntilikina. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. This is it to Beach. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That is on Ty Lawson.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead. And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Grant, he's checked in for Noah. And Daniels subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Mahaney's checked in for Washington. Now, here is Morris. 15 points in the game. Some solid defense from Grant. Now Daniels out left of the wing. Looney passes to Beecher. Look at that. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Morris with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Snatched up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
That free throw good from Mahinmi. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Knicks leading by 6. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Hauled in. The shot by Looney, no good. Washington's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:21 left in the third. Grant outside. There's the pass to Looney. And the rejection by Mahinmi. And he recovers it. Looney with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morris a screen. And here's Mills from the arc. Washington gets it back, and a new 24. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Morris. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Pass to Beecher. And he dunks it down.
Let's call that one what it was, guys. Just spectacular.
No argument here, Greg. That's going to be the play people remember from this game. Morris a screen. And here's Mills for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Mills has got 12.
Well schooled in the ways of the pick and roll. Mills plays that one to perfection.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's B-Train. And he's got 41. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
We come back right after this. Back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. New York leading by 3. Got Ntilikina. Looney out there with Grant. And there's B-Train. And it's Daniels in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. There's B-Train out left of the wing. He tries for 3. Wall grabs the board. Washington shooting here about 46% for the game. He kicks it to Oubre. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now here's Wall. Morris with the screen for Wall. He's party closer. They get it again. The Knicks with the lead. B-Train passes to Daniels. Here's B-Train, covered by Mills. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call on Washington with the foul. The first free throw is good.
Well, the defense defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Looney. Porzingis is coming in for Troy Daniels. And Morris subbed in for Ntilikina. Porter's checked in for the Wizards. Beal comes in for Patty Mills. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Wizards making a switch here. Jones is checked in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Mahinmi kicks to Beal. Three-pointer. And again, Washington no good. The Knicks leading by 5. B-Train passes to Porzingis. Here's B-Train. Grant, right side. Porter with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
And both free throws good for Beal. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Now, here's Porzingis. There's B-Train. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Morris. Another shot. Yep, right through the net. And the Knicks lead by 5. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Porzingis with the steal. There's B-Train. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game. And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Now here's Wall. Outside Porter. Dishes it to Beal. Mahinmi with the screen for Beal. Outside Jones. It's Porter. Outside. Mahinmi dishes the Wall. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Morris against Wall. Porzingis kicks to Grant. Pass to Hernan Gomez. For Mahinmi. No good from Hernan Gomez.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with Rivers.
Beal with the screen for Wall. Off the screen. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Couldn't complete the play.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. The Knicks rebound. Second shot opportunity. Here's Hernan Gomez. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts on the offensive glass.
Now here's Beal. The dish to Mahinmi. He feeds it to Porter. Kicks at the Wall. 6 to shoot. Over Morris. And off the prior, and in it goes. And that's 15 points for John Wall.
And the tight defense there only seems to increase Wall's focus. Gives him a little extra lift on the jumper.
There's B-Train. Back to Hernan Gomez. Passes to B-Train. It's stolen by Jones. Outside, Beal. Feeds it to Wall. Grant against against Porter. He dishes it to Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porzingis. New York leading by 7. Porzingis with a screen on Wall. Screen by Porzingis. The pass to Beacham. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10 on difficulty, that's an 11.
Beal, the pass to Mahimi. On the strike. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Beacham. Out to the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
Jeremy Grant just has...
Wizards trail by 10. Outside, Wall. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Out left to the wing. Grant the pass to Beacham. Screen by Porzingis. Pass to Beacham. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6. But a huge win tonight for the Knicks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for B-Train.
That unselfishness was on full display here tonight. Did a great job of getting his teammates going.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
Wall, that's good.
And Wall, just a talented offensive player, someone who lights up the shot chart from just about every area.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's to Porzingis. Some nice passing by New York here. Oh! And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating. A well-deserved victory here tonight.
You can see the fans, they've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Thanks for watching. I'm out. Laters.
This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Great game, DJ.
Thanks.
Listen, the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
Okay, let's
All
do
right.
it.
Right this way.
Hey, this is Shaq. Big shout out for the way you lit up and still control the boards. Are you pleased with the inside presence of your team?
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. You know, one thing that we strive for as a team is just to have an edge on the glass and to close out those possessions quickly. And, you know, I thought we did a great job of that as a team tonight, and the points were just an added bonus.
Great job, Windex, my guy.